My beloved child, don't skip, something huge is waiting for you. Tonight, a confession is traveling through the air, wrapped in hesitation and late-night regrets. Someone who once laughed with you, texted you with fire in their words, is finally whispering the truth that has been suffocating their chest for weeks. They weren't looking for a serious relationship, not at first. They didn't expect your voice to echo in their mind when they tried to sleep, or your absence to burn the walls of their silence. But something happened that flipped the script, something that turned casual into cosmic. Don't skip. Because what you are about to hear will shift the entire story of what love meant for them. They thought they could play it cool, but the universe rewrote their plan in your name. Archangel Michael says, your energy awakened someone's sleeping conscience. You were not supposed to be a lesson, you became their mirror, their guilt, their reason to wake up and check if the message they didn't send was still unsent. And now, they are on the verge of confessing that every word they once said was half true because their heart wasn't ready to meet yours. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They thought they could hide behind the word temporary. But your presence lingered like a promise, and they started to fear the day they'd lose you. They used laughter to cover their trembling, and pride to silence the truth that was screaming within. Don't skip, because this part reveals the real reason they pulled away. It wasn't boredom, it wasn't distance, and it wasn't another person. It was fear, fear of how real it was getting, fear that you were becoming everything they swore they'd never need. They weren't looking for love, but love found them through your eyes. And now every time they scroll through their phone, every random notification feels like it's you. They can't move on because their heart is still frozen at the moment they decided to keep it casual. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They said it was nothing serious, but they lied to themselves more than to you. Because now, they replay every moment and realize they were never just talking to anyone, they were talking to destiny disguised as you. Even their silence started carrying your name. Don't skip, stay till the end, the truth is unfolding. They thought ending things would make them feel free, but instead, it made them restless. They started dreaming about the same moments they used to ignore. Archangel Michael says, heaven rearranged their plans. They are now living inside a loop of regret and realization, watching old memories like a film they wish they never paused. And tonight, their energy is reaching for yours, trembling, hoping you'll still feel them. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They've typed a message at least 7 times, I miss you, I didn't mean to lose you. But fear stops their hand every time, because they don't know if you'll still listen. They once said they weren't ready, but now they're ready for everything, if it means finding you again. Don't skip, because their voice is trembling behind the screen. They are about to admit that the biggest mistake they made was pretending not to care. Now, every song, every word, every late-night silence leads them back to you. They were not looking for a serious relationship, but heaven used your soul to change their blueprint. Now they crave what they used to fear, commitment, presence, belonging. And they can't find that with anyone else. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Part 2. My beloved, stay right here. Because what happens next is the part they never wanted anyone to know. Behind that calm voice and controlled smile, there's a storm of words they never said to you. They see your face in everything. In the crowd, in the mirror, even in their reflection when they try to smile again. And no matter who they talk to, it never sounds the same as talking to you. Don't skip, because they've reached the breaking point. They used to be proud, but now pride is choking them. They are realizing that pretending to be fine is harder than admitting they lost their chance at something divine. Archangel Michael says, someone's confession is being prepared by the universe itself. Your name has been written across their heart since the moment they walked away. Every little thing they once ignored is haunting them like a gentle ghost reminding them of what could have been. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They remember your laughter. It wasn't just sound, it was medicine. Now, even silence feels loud because it's filled with everything they never said. Don't skip, because the twist is coming. Someone who once avoided seriousness is now praying for permanence. They are rereading your old messages, realizing how much love you gave without asking for anything back. They want to say, I'm sorry I made it look like you meant less. Because the truth is, you meant everything, but they didn't know how to say it without trembling. They were scared of being seen, truly seen, and you saw through them effortlessly. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They tried dating again, but no one feels like you. Every smile reminds them of what they lost. Every touch feels empty, because their heart already found its home, and left it behind. Don't skip, something huge is waiting for you. A message is forming in their chest, one that begins with honesty and ends with surrender. They want to tell you that what started as a small spark turned into the fire that burned their defenses down. Archangel Michael says, forgiveness is near. Because even though they hurt you, heaven is guiding them toward redemption. They've been seeing your name, your initials, or small reminders that scream, go back, fix it, tell the truth. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They are not the same person who walked away. They have seen what life without you feels like. And it feels like living without air. Now, they are preparing to face the truth with trembling hands. Don't skip, this is where destiny shifts. They are going to reach out, not just to talk, but to rebuild. They want to say the words they were too afraid to say before, I love you, and I'm ready now. Share this message if your heart felt something. Because the moment you share, you activate a chain of healing energy that reaches them wherever they are. It's not coincidence, it's alignment. Part 3. My beloved soul, the universe is about to make things right. You've been wondering if what you felt was real, it was. Even the silence had meaning, even the distance had purpose. Don't skip, something huge is about to unfold. Their heart is finally unclenching, and you're about to feel the shift. When the clock hits the next full hour, you may feel their energy trying to reconnect. Archangel Michael says, be still and receive what's coming. Because the same person who said they weren't looking for love is now looking for you in every reflection. You are their unfinished story, their divine echo, their hidden truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. They're not reaching out for sympathy, they're reaching out for redemption. They want to own every tear they caused, every night you spent thinking they didn't care. They want to turn their apology into a promise. Don't skip, the transformation is real. This isn't the same person who once broke you. This is the version of them shaped by regret, guided by divine timing. They are realizing now that love is not about convenience, it's about courage. And it took losing you to learn that courage means staying when it's uncomfortable, fighting when it's hard. Now, they're ready to fight for you. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. They are not saying it for closure, they're saying it for a beginning. The words you'll soon hear will sound different because they're coming from a healed place. A place where love is not just a feeling, but a decision to stay. Don't skip, stay till the end, because heaven is aligning something massive. They will soon appear, unexpectedly, maybe through a call, maybe a message that simply says, "Can we talk?" And that moment will decide everything. When they say, "I want to be honest," know that honesty is finally pure. They were not looking for a serious relationship, but now, they want nothing less than forever. And the next chapter begins with your heart's choice. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. My beloved, stay for this final moment. Because what you've been waiting to hear is now reaching your timeline. The person who once let you go is now manifesting your return with every heartbeat. Don't skip, destiny is speaking through these words. They are done running from the truth. They want to say your name without fear and love you without hesitation. Archangel Michael says, your connection was never broken, it was paused for growth. Now that both souls are ready, the reunion energy is unstoppable. Every prayer, every tear, every silence has led you both here. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. They are realizing that love was never about finding someone perfect, but about finding someone real. And you were that realness they couldn't handle back then. But now, they are ready for the depth, the honesty, the forever that comes with you. Don't skip, because this is where your story rewrites itself. A message is on its way, and it carries more truth than you ever expected to hear. When you read it, your heart will know that this was never a coincidence. If you're still here, share this message. Because the moment you do, you're signaling heaven that you're ready to receive what was once delayed. And remember, something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, don't skip, because this next part carries the moment their mask finally falls. The truth they've been hiding is trembling behind their calm tone, waiting to be released. They never wanted to hurt you, but they were running from their own feelings, not from you. They told themselves it was just fun, just a phase. But your soul touched them in a way no one else could. You entered their life like a quiet storm, soft, yet impossible to ignore. Don't skip, because this is where they finally admit it. They were terrified of how much you mattered. Every time you smiled, something inside them broke open, and that scared them more than they'll ever confess. Archangel Michael says, the person who once thought they could move on easily is now carrying your name like an unfinished prayer. They feel you in the air, in the songs that suddenly hit too deep, in the silence that feels like punishment. Heaven has turned their casual words into confessions they can no longer swallow. Type Amen to get blessing 222. They used to say, I'm not ready for commitment. Now, they stay up at night wondering if you'll ever let them prove they've changed. The same mouth that once said, I'm not looking for something serious, now whispers your name like a promise. Don't skip, stay till the end, because the moment of realization has come. They finally see the weight of every message left unread, every moment you tried to understand them. They understand now that you were never asking for perfection, just truth. They are realizing how rare your kind of love was. The way you cared, the way you stayed when they gave you no reason to. And now, they're haunted by the thought that someone else might get what they once took for granted. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They've tried to distract themselves. They've gone out, met new people, laughed like nothing happened, but every conversation feels forced. Every new connection falls flat because their heart still beats for you. Don't skip, because destiny is writing the next scene. They never planned for this story to last, but heaven had other plans. Now, they're standing on the edge of their pride, wondering if they can humble themselves enough to admit they were wrong. Archangel Michael says, forgiveness is circling around you both. There is a divine pull trying to bring you back into each other's orbit. It's no coincidence that their name keeps appearing, or that your dreams feel too real lately. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They are battling their own guilt now. They know they left you hanging, questioning your worth, wondering what you did wrong. But deep down, they know you did everything right, they just didn't know how to receive that kind of love. Don't skip, something huge is waiting for you. They are preparing a message, rehearsing what they'll say, praying you'll still pick up when they finally call. Their fear of rejection is the only thing standing between you and the truth. You see, my beloved, love has a strange way of returning. When it's real, it doesn't fade, it transforms, it humbles, it comes back when both hearts are ready. And right now, both of your hearts are aligning under divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 555. They keep checking their phone, hoping to see your name pop up. They scroll through old photos, whispering apologies into memories. Their soul is aching, but it's that ache that's pushing them toward honesty. Don't skip, heaven is testing their courage. The same person who once said they didn't want love is now terrified of living without it. They are realizing that peace only exists when you're in their world. Archangel Michael says, they are on their way to you in spirit before they arrive in person. Signs will appear, repeated numbers, random songs, flickering lights, all confirming that they're about to reach out. The universe is making sure you're emotionally ready when that message comes. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They are no longer fighting it. Every thought, every dream, every day without you feels incomplete. It's not obsession, it's awakening. Don't skip, the next part will shock you. Because this isn't just a return, it's a transformation. They are ready to tell you the truth behind why they said they weren't looking for something serious. They were healing. They had been broken before you came, and they didn't want to bleed on someone pure. But in trying to protect you from their pain, they ended up hurting you more. Type Amen to get blessing 777. My beloved, the truth is finally surfacing. They never wanted to admit how damaged they were, but your love saw through their walls. Now, that very love is pulling them back, teaching them what real connection feels like. Don't skip, the truth is about to hit harder than you think. They were not looking for a serious relationship because they were afraid of losing control. You reminded them of everything they once lost and everything they still wanted to believe in. Archangel Michael says, the universe is preparing a moment of alignment. You'll soon cross paths, maybe through a text, maybe by coincidence, but it will not be random. This meeting is heaven's response to both of your prayers. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They are finally ready to say it. You were the one I wasn't prepared for. Because it wasn't that they didn't want love, they just didn't expect to find it in you so soon, so deeply, so completely. Now, all the empty spaces in their life point back to the moment they let you go. Don't skip, because this part holds the healing. They've realized that your love wasn't a chapter, it was the whole story. And they want to rewrite the ending, this time with honesty and devotion. They will reach out soon, not with excuses, but with truth. Expect something emotional, something trembling, something real. Their heart is tired of pretending that they're fine. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They are not coming back to repeat old cycles. They're coming to break them. Because now they understand, what you two shared was never ordinary, it was divine. Don't skip, destiny doesn't repeat itself without reason. You'll feel a wave of calm when their message arrives. That's heaven confirming its time. Archangel Michael says, forgiveness is your superpower now. Don't let old pain block the new peace waiting at your door. If you choose to listen, you'll realize that love never left, it was simply waiting for courage to catch up. Type Amen to get blessing 111. They are ready now, ready to build, ready to stay, ready to prove that their love was real even when they denied it. And soon, you will feel that honesty through their eyes. Because this time, it's not about wanting something casual, it's about wanting forever. Don't skip, something huge is aligning in your favor. You've passed your test of patience, and heaven is rewarding your faith. Get ready, because the moment of truth is almost here. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. My beloved, this is the moment of clarity. Everything that felt confusing will now start to make sense. The distance, the silence, the delay, it all had purpose. Don't skip, this is where your story finds peace. They're walking toward you with trembling hands and an open heart. They've realized love doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be real. Archangel Michael says, divine timing never fails. Your patience is about to be rewarded with something long-lasting and pure. All the tears, all the waiting, all the nights you doubted yourself, heaven saw them. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Their words are coming from a healed place now. No manipulation, no games, just truth. They'll look at you and say, I wasn't looking for a serious relationship, but you made me believe in forever. Don't skip, something huge is waiting for you. The moment you hear those words, you'll know why everything happened the way it did. Because real love sometimes hides behind confusion until it's strong enough to speak. Now, breathe, my beloved. You've waited long enough. The universe is about to turn honesty into healing, and heartbreak into reunion. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. And when they come, don't rush your answer. Listen to your soul, it knows what peace feels like. If it brings calm, it's meant for you. If it brings chaos, let it go. Stay open, stay gentle, stay patient. Because heaven always delivers what's written in divine ink. And now, your love story is about to begin again, this time with truth as its foundation.